and salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today I'm going to be doing a reading vlog where I read a sapphic romance that you guys recommended to me. Hi, hello, how are you? Hi, hello, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? How is your weekend going? Happy Sapphic Saturday. If you guys didn't know, I'm doing a little series here on my channel where every Saturday I am posting a video all about sapphic books and culture, and we're just having a good time on Sapphic Saturday. I will have the playlist listed down below if you want to watch previous videos, but today is a casual reading vlog. I didn't want to post like back-to-back recommendation videos, and I haven't posted a reading vlog in a while, so I thought, why not? It's going to be a casual reading vlog, but I'm going to really focus on a book and author that so many of you guys have recommended to me. So I started posting some videos asking for your guys' favorite sapphic romances, and so many people recommended the author Eden Emery to me. I don't think I've read anything from this author, but I kept seeing their name over and over again in my comments, and so many people were raving about their books. This also looks to be the first in a series, so I thought it was a really good place to start. We're only going to be reading sapphic romances in this video, obviously, because it's Sapphic Saturday, and I might only get to one book in this video because I don't have a ton of time to film. Work has been really busy, so yeah, we'll just see what we get to. Like I said, we're going to focus on the book Don't Stop Me. That was the one that was the most recommended. All I really know is that this book is a taboo age gap romance. Our heroine just recently goes through a really bad breakup. You know, she breaks up with her trash boyfriend and she's looking to blow off some steam. So she goes to a sexy club, a club that dabbles in some BDSM activities. And there she meets an older woman that she has such an intense connection with. And I think that woman turns out to be her ex-boyfriend's mother. Yeah. Talk about taboo. It is giving angsty, messy. I am here for all of that. And I love a good age gap romance. So I'm really excited to read this one. Fingers crossed that this will get me out of my reading slump. And yeah, I'm excited to read it with you guys. So I'm going to take you along with me this week and talk about some sapphic romances. So I will update you guys when I have more bookish updates. Hi, it's me again. What I was going to say in the intro, and I forgot, was that this book, once I started it, because I'm about 6% in, I've only read a couple chapters, once I started it, it kind of reminded me of one of my favorite sapphic romances, and I talk about this book so much on my channel, but it's because I love it, and it's Being Hers by Anna Stone. Anna Stone is another sapphic romance author that I absolutely adore. You can find most of her books on Kindle Unlimited, and she writes a lot of books with like BDSM power dynamics, and they're so good. Plot is not exactly the same, but it kind of gives off the same vibes so far. So Being Hers is another taboo age gap romance. Our heroine is working at a bar and she ends up catching the eye of an older woman like across the room. The two of them are insanely attracted to one another, but it turns out that that woman is her boss. Yeah. The woman owns the bar, and our heroine did not know that, and she simply cannot stay away. And as they are forming the relationship, she's also being introduced into the BDSM world. It's an age gap, it's slightly taboo, and it's sexy as hell, which is kind of what this Eden Emery book gives me, so just wanted to throw that out there if you were looking for more recommendations. I talk about Anna Stone quite often. She's like one of my favorite authors. I've read a couple of her books now, but Being Hers was the first one that I read, and it still remains my favorite. And it's also the start of the series, so it's always like what I recommend when people ask me about her books. Yeah, I do talk about her a lot. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys like get annoyed if I'm like recommending the same book over and over again. I feel like it's a testament to how much I love the book, but I know I've talked about this particular book at least in my last 3 videos. All right, that is it. I'm probably going to wash my makeup off and read for a little bit. I also want to watch this show that I've heard a lot about. It's called Hazbin Hotel. It is a anime show on Amazon Prime? I think it's on Amazon Prime. And the premise sounds so freaking interesting. It basically follows our main heroine, who is the daughter of Lucifer. She's creating this hotel, the Hazbin Hotel, in hell to help like redeem souls and kind of find a way to save them even in the afterlife. It's a very interesting premise, and I think it's also like a musical. I think there's like music in it. I've heard so many people rave about it. I've seen people even do fan fiction for it, and the art style is really cool. A lot of Broadway actors on there that I absolutely love, like Jeremy Jordan, and everyone else's name is escaping me. The girl who plays like the original Broadway cast in Mean Girls, Katie, I know she's in it. Villain in Princess and the Frog, I know he's in it too. Lots of big names. They're all escaping me, but I'm excited to watch it. And the reason I really wanted to watch it is because I believe there is a sapphic romance within the show. So our main heroine, Lucifer's daughter, is dating a girl. And I love that. I love a little sapphic love, a little sapphic representation in media. So definitely want to check it out. And it's been on my like watch list forever. So yeah, we're gonna wash my makeup, read a little bit, and watch a little bit of Hazbin Hotel.
I think there's another universe where I haven't yet felt pain, and maybe in that other universe I'm a flower and you're the rain. I think somewhere in a different life I'm still 7 in 2nd grade. And I'm so happy that I feel alright, and that I haven't met my brain.
Y'all, I fell asleep last night reading. Look at my hair. I look crazy. I look so bonkers crazy. I slept so hard. I was exhausted. I woke up like 15 minutes before I needed to clock into work. I need to clock into work in like 10 minutes now. But I'm going to update you guys real quick. That never happens. That never happens. I'm working from home today, but I don't go into work until 9 o'clock. But normally I still wake up at like 6 in the morning because I take my younger siblings to school. I'll take a shower. I'll get breakfast, make breakfast downstairs, have my little coffee, and then I clock into work. 15 minutes before I need to work, I'm waking up. I was so tired. I didn't even end up taking the kids to school today because my mom took them, and I was just rolled over and went back to bed. And anyways, exhausted. This week has been crazy. So crazy. It's been back to back to back. But I'm loving this book so far. So let me update you guys. Let me tell you where we are and what we're doing. The book started off with our heroine Nyx immediately going to the BDSM club and meeting, what's her name? Axe. And I was like, I thought this was an ex-boyfriend's mom trope. Like, the ex-boyfriend hasn't even been mentioned. But I was vibing. I was going with it. I honestly thought that maybe I had gotten the tropes confused because there's a couple books in the series. Anyways, she goes to the BDSM club, has a sexy time, yada, yada, yada. Axe is absolutely obsessed with her, stalks her for a little bit, yada, yada, yada. Then the ex-boyfriend comes into the picture. Yeah. The ex-boyfriend ends up going to our heroine Nyx's house and blackmailing her for something completely separate. He doesn't even know about her and his mom yet. And she doesn't know that that's his mom. Like, he blackmails her for something completely separate and ends up convincing her to go to a wedding and pretend to be his girlfriend again in front of his family. She's never met his family, but months ago he was like talking about her, and his family thinks that they're still dating and he wants her to pretend to be his girlfriend. So she ends up reluctantly agreeing because he's blackmailing her, and goes to the wedding, and lo and behold, guess who's there? Axe, our other heroine, the mom. She realizes that she is her ex-boyfriend's mom, but she thinks that she's still dating her son, and then like scandalous. Talk about scandalous, okay? And I really wonder how they're going to reconnect and come back from this, because Axe legit still thinks that Nyx is dating her son. Like, she's still pretending to be his girlfriend. So, like, scandalous. I love it. I love the drama. Okay, I'm on my lunch break. I took a shower. I feel a little bit more like myself, little less of a hot mess express. And I'm going to make myself some lunch. Absolutely loving this book. I really wonder what I'm going to title this video. Sam freaks out about 2 girls kissing. What else is new? I yearn for the sapphic desire, the sapphic longing. It just hits different and I'm loving this recommendation that you guys gave me. Literally all I wanted to do today was read. It's a rainy day. I just wanted to be under my covers and read, but I needed to work today. And I went to look on my library to see if this book had an audiobook, and my library doesn't have it. I don't know if there is an audiobook, but my library doesn't have it. So I resorted to text to speech. Yeah, I never use that function, but I was like, I just need to listen to this like right now. So anyways, loving it. Also, I finished Hazbin Hotel. 10 out of 10 recommend. So good. It's such a funny show. The songs are so catchy. It's like funny and heartwarming at the same time. Really fun premise if you have a chance to watch it. It's only like 8 episodes. Really quick watch. Highly recommend. What other updates do I have? Loving this book. Loved Hazbin Hotel. Need to figure out what else we're gonna watch, and I'm gonna go make myself some lunch. So I'll update you guys later. I hope you all know that I nearly fell out of my chair right now. I hope you all know that. I was going to keep that out of the video, but it happened. Hi, hello. So since we're doing a Sapphic romance reading vlog, I wanted to quickly touch on and chat about a question that I get often. So whenever I make a video talking about Sapphic romances, I always get the same question at least once, and that is, what is a Sapphic romance and what does Sapphic even mean? I would love to tell you. I would love to chat about that with you today, right now, right here. Sapphic romances, what does it mean? When I'm talking about a Sapphic romance, I'm talking about a romance with 2 or more women. If it's a poly romance, it could be multiple women. It's a romance between women, right? So you can also see them referred to, although these words are not used interchangeably, you can see them referred to as lesbian romances or women love women. Now, the reason some people might say Sapphic romance over lesbian romance is because just because a romance is between 2 women doesn't necessarily mean they both identify as lesbians. They could identify as bisexual, ace, demi, etc., etc. If you get into the nitty-gritty of it, authors usually have their own way of presenting the book. So some of them might say, this is a Sapphic romance, this is a lesbian romance. I would encourage you to go with whatever the author is saying and what the characters identify as. Everyone in the community is going to have different preferences. As a certified girl kisser, I have no problem with any of the terms. Sapphic romance, lesbian romance, women love women, LGBTQ romance, queer romance. It is all good in my book. I personally tend to use the description of Sapphic romance because not every romance between 2 women means that they both identify as lesbians. It's just a more general way to describe that I am talking about a romance between 2 women. Women that love women, girls kissing, all that. Using a lot of hand movements here, but hopefully that made sense. Sapphic Romance 101. That is my definition, my feelings on all of the terminology. I get this question often, so I thought I would talk about it for a second. And guess that. So hopefully that was helpful and made sense. And I love you guys. I am gonna read some more. And that's it. I don't feel like going out in the outside world because the outside world is scary. And also very expensive. Okay, your girl is broke. So she's gonna stay inside reading and eating snacks at home. And I'll update you guys in a bit. I look absolutely insane because I'm doing my makeup right now, or I'm in the middle of doing my makeup to film. I don't know what I'm gonna film. I just can't sleep. Cannot sleep. It's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm literally putting on makeup just to film, you know. Couldn't fall asleep and I was like, you know what, let me be a little productive. And I really am in a reading slump. Although this book is very good, I'm just in a reading slump and it's hard to get out of. But I think this book is kind of helping with that. I look crazy because I literally just have, my eyes look tiny. I just have color corrector on underneath my eyes. That's why they look like a blob. I look like a blob. Right. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. I switched shows. I'm now watching Blood of Zeus on Netflix. It's an animated TV show. I think it's considered anima. What the fuck? Anime. It's anime. I cannot. Oh, fuck. Am I gonna leave that in? Because that was really stupid. It's fine. We'll leave that in. I don't even know where I was going with any of this. Oh. Blood of Zeus on Netflix. I'm watching that right now because I'm very much in like a Greek Greek mythology type mood because I was listening to Epic the Musical. Epic the Musical is a concept album following the Odyssey and following Odysseus's journey. Odysseus is a retelling of the Odyssey and follows Odysseus as he is going back to Ithaca, and it's so good. It's so good. I constantly have all of the songs on repeat, and I'm always watching like the animated musical on YouTube because it's not an actual musical that you can go watch because it's a concept album, but a lot of like really talented illustrators have made illustrations on YouTube, and I love them. I love them so much. So because of that, I'm in such a Greek mythology vibe that I found the show Blood of Zeus on Netflix, and it is actually really good. Still look like a blob. It's okay, guys. It's all gonna come together, I promise. Once I get bronzer on, it'll be over for you bitches. I'm just kidding. The storyline of Blood of Zeus is not a retelling. Like, it's not real life. Well, none of this is real life. Taken some creative directions is what I'm gonna say. Basically, it follows the illegitimate son of Zeus. He had an affair with a human woman, as Zeus does, and you know, Hera is real pissed. She wants the woman and the son dead, so now they're like scrambling and fighting for their lives and also fighting all of these monsters and trying to save heaven and earth, and it's quite the tale. It's quite interesting, and it has me very intrigued. So I'm gonna watch that while I do my makeup because it's getting real good.
Where's the boy?
Where is he? Gagged. Not the bear? What? No. Oh, tragic. I would go on a murder warpath too. I know that's right. Avenge your mama. Avenge your mama. Well, I shouldn't be cheering for him. He's bad. Well. Oh, I put way too much product right there. I'm getting just too distracted. It's a good show. This is a good show. I feel like Netflix cancels all the good shows, so I really hope this isn't canceled. I probably should have checked before watching it. I need to stop, like, getting invested in shows before they're finished, because, like, you never know if they're gonna get picked up again. Let's listen to some Epic the Musical. If you guys watch Epic the Musical, what is your favorite song? Which I know is hard. It's literally a no-skip album, for sure, but what would be my favorite? I love them all. It's like the villain song that is like always the best. This man said, I have crossed an ocean. I have killed. I have suffered. And you want me to move this damn bed? Bish. Be the new king, sit down at the throne. Let us leave now, today we can strike it. You know what's crazy? Absolutely wild. Here, I'll show you. Okay. I hate when brands discontinue your favorite product, but I hate even more when they reformulate. You're going to tell me you're going to reformulate something that was never wrong to begin with, and then you're going to put it in the same packaging and act like I'm stupid and act like I don't know it's two different products? Don't insult my intelligence. We are going to put these to the test. Okay, this is one of my favorite lip liners from NYX. Look at it. Pequeñito. It's tiny. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Ever. Made in Germany. Okay? It's tiny. I need a new one. I'm running on fumes. It's just a few pencil sharpeners away from being kaput. So I went to go get a new one, and they're trying to tell me this is the same color. Absolute. I can tell from here this is not the same color. Now, the new one, made in Mexico. What is the batch numbers? They're different batch numbers. They're different. I knew they were. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. Okay. So we're going to swatch this one on my hand so you can see. So the tiny one that I've had, I don't even know how long I've had this. I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand. A perfect pink, okay? Gorgeous pinky nude. Looks gorgeous on me, obviously. And then this is the new one. I'm going to swatch it right underneath. Oh, the devil is a liar. That's not the same fucking color. It is. It says it is. Shade Ever. Shade Ever. Made in Germany, made in Mexico. Different batches. Different batch numbers. This one is so... Well, this is actually a pretty color. No, I will not be distracted. Look how pink that is. Okay, so this one looks more peach, right? Do you guys tell the difference? Here, let me show you. Can you tell? Not the same. Not the fucking same. I hate when brands do that. What am I supposed to do? This is like my favorite lip liner. I don't think I have a backup. These are all of my old NYX lip liners. Okay, mauve, however you say it. Natural. Okay, I have 2 naturals. We'll treasure you. I don't have a backup of this one. Ugh. All right, let me finish my makeup. I keep getting distracted. I've literally been doing my makeup for an hour because I've been getting distracted, as you guys saw. You guys have ever seen these little freckles on my face? Yeah, they're fake. Fake. I draw them on every single day. I need to focus. I need to film. Hi. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This week has definitely not gone the way I thought it would. It has been a crazy week. Don't cry. Life. That's it. That sums it up. I just got back from work. I had to be in the office today, and I got some pretty devastating news that I was not expecting at work, about work, and I feel so drained. Like, my brain is trying to process everything that's happened this week, but that's life. Wish I was the type of person that could like fake the funk. I wish I could come on here and be smiles and happy and just live my life, but I feel like I am like a walking bleeding heart. Like, I definitely wear my emotions on my sleeve. You can tell what I'm feeling on my face. I'm a Cancer, so like I'm an emotional person. I hate being negative and I hate being like that chaotic person, but I just feel like lately it's just been one thing after the other, and I'm like, life is kicking my ass. It is absolutely kicking my ass. Ugh. I don't even know what to say. I don't want to scrap this video. I know that it's just a bad day, not a bad life, and I have to tell myself that. On the bright side though, this is why I love filming videos and reading romance books, because it's like an escape. It allows me to just like escape from all of the stuff that's happening in my life right now. So sometimes when you have a moment and you're like, okay, things are going good, things are going okay, like everything's working out, and it's like the universe is like, bam, you thought, joke's on you. That's kind of the space I'm in right now. I just need a break emotionally and financially and physically, all of the things. I needed to vent. That was all. We're gonna move on from this crazy day. And we're gonna read. We're going to read, absolutely. I'm just gonna keep on going with this reading vlog, even though this week has been topsy-turvy. On the bright side, I am absolutely loving the book, the Eden Emery book. It is so much fun and so sexy. I absolutely love how it just hops right in. Like, first chapter, boom, it hops right into the sexy, steamy, angsty vibes. Our heroine walks into this club and she meets our heroine, who is essentially a pleasure dom. I'm kind of told that the dom in this book doesn't usually take clients, but she's like making an exception for our main heroine. And the second that they're together, there's instant chemistry. It's so chef's kiss, and I really love it. I do. It's giving like that dark, angsty, messy BDSM romance that I just love. A lot of times, not all the time, but oftentimes with Sapphic romances, they can lean more into like the cutesy, contemporary, low steam, low angst vibes, which is absolutely fine and like a moment if I'm in that vibe. But like sometimes I want the sexy, dark, angsty shit. It's my little rants of everything. Hopefully my thoughts made sense because my brain feels so scrambled. But I'm gonna take a hot bath because your girl needs it after the day she has had. And I'm gonna read this romance. I'm not trying to be dramatic. Well, if you knew me in real life, you would know I'm very dramatic. I'm a dramatic person. But I'm sitting here doing my laundry, sorting my clothes, sitting on the floor, contemplating my life. And I'm like, surely, this is not as good as it gets. Surely there is something better, okay? Surely life is meant to be more than this. I'm being dramatic, I know I am. But it's like one of those things where like, when you're down, it's just like one of those, oh my god, my light went off. See, this is what I'm talking about. All of the little things are driving me absolutely batty today. Why me? I know I'm being dramatic. I know it. I have another ring light. There was really no need for the dramatics. But it's that. It's that. I'm already going through it, and then just like all of the little things push me over. This whole thing happened at work, and I was just struggling. And then my car stopped working. It didn't stop working. I needed new brakes and I needed new rotors, and I had to spend about like $250 that I did not have. I feel like that is the universe. That is life sometimes. Like when you're struggling financially, when you're going through it, that's when your car needs an oil change, you know? So, or that's when you have to file your taxes, or things don't always work the way we plan them. And I am trying to work on not throwing in the towel and not only focusing on the negative. Like I'm trying to push through the funk, but your girl is definitely in her feels this week. My therapist was like, don't hold in your emotions, allow yourself to feel things, allow yourself to cry. And I'm like, but then I'd be crying all fucking day. So I separated my laundry. I'm gonna throw this in the washer, take a bath, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I remember why I turned on the camera. I needed to talk about some of the trigger warnings in this book. It is a dark romance. I just need you guys to know that going in. So if you're someone who doesn't like dark romances, maybe this won't be for you. But if you are looking for like a really good taboo age gap romance, this one is so good so far. But anyways, let me read some of the trigger warnings, because there's a lot. Okay, so the author's note says it's a dark story with triggers such as blood, death, gore, BDSM, piercing, public sex, sex club, spitting, slight impact play, overstimulation, praise, degradation, cheating, mention, drug usage and mention, dubious consent, coercion, sharing, and gun violence. So pretty much any kink or trigger warning that you can imagine is in this book. But I feel like it's actually done pretty well. When I read an author's note like that, I'm like, ooh, so you're telling me this is dork. Tell me more. I want to read it. Sign me up. But I know other people, you know, aren't like that and don't love dark romances. So I want to make this very clear. This is a dark romance. I'm rambling. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Loving this book. Not loving life at the moment, but everything will be fine. And I love you guys. Hi, hello. We are wrapping up the end of this reading vlog. Gosh, what a chaotic week we had. I really didn't leave this room at all because it was so chaotic at work and in life. Super quick, we're going to wrap up the Eden Emery book. What a fantastic recommendation from you guys. I'm going to give it 4.5 stars, and I will absolutely continue to read the rest of the series. I was thinking of making this whole video just the whole series and like reading them back to back, but I really wanted to get this video up for Sapphic Saturday, so we just started with the first book. And let me know if you would like to see a reading vlog for the next couple of books. The book was truly everything that I wanted in that moment. All of the tropes that it kind of marketed itself as, it absolutely delivered. It was very messy and angsty and dark and taboo. Our heroine, who is a dom in this book, Axe, is very morally gray, the type of character that will burn the world down for the people that she loves, and I fucks with that heavily. Yeah, I loved it a lot. I loved the power dynamics between them. I think the way the BDSM dynamics and community were explained were so good and so sexy, and I think it was fantastic. This is the type of stuff that I want. So I really liked it. 4.5 stars. So happy that it kind of broke my reading slump. This was the first book that I finished this month, and we're already like halfway through the month. I don't know. I was in a massive reading slump, but thankfully I really enjoyed this one, and I'm going to continue to read the series, and that's my little update. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, and I hope you enjoyed this Sapphic Saturday. If you are looking for some Sapphic authors to support, I highly recommend Eden Emery. This book was amazing. Obviously, I recommend Being Hers by Anna Stone. That's another BDSM romance you can pick up if you're kind of looking for that genre. You guys know I love Anna Stone. I talk about her endlessly. And then, of course, if you're looking for some Sapphic media to watch and support, then I would highly recommend The Hazbin Hotel, because there is a Sapphic couple in that show, and it's so freaking cute. If you stayed this long and you enjoyed this video, please leave me an emoji. What emoji should you leave me, darlings? Leave me a pink heart. Yeah, just leave me a pink heart in the comments down below if you stayed this long and you enjoyed the video, and I'll know that we're bookish besties. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!